Yes, that's actually what it is. A year on, the sit at home continue, still continues. This time, criminals have hijacked it. It is now being used as act of killing, thuggery, theft, looting, and more. It's still surprising how the governors of Southeast states and its leaders are yet to do any meaningful thing to curb those things or this menace. In the last few years, many prominent people and leaders have been killed by the so-called unknown gunmen in the Southeast. City people recalls that Chike Akinle, the husband of the late boss of the National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control (NAFDAC), Dora Akinle, was murdered by gunmen in Anambra. It is believed that the deceased was murdered by IPOB militants. Not really. Reports said that he was shot dead while returning to Enugu from an event to honor his late wife. His son, Obuneme Akinle, confirmed the incident to BBC Igbo. Yeah, in a report published by Premium Times in October 2021, stated that the Nigerian government says members of the outlawed and separatist group, IPOB, so for attacked 164 police facility across several states. The armed separatists killed a 175 security personnel and a number of high-profile persons between October 2020 and June 2021, according to the Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami, who addressed a journalist at his office in Abuja on Friday. He said that on October 21st, 2020, Nnamdi Kanu, through an online calling radio program, Radio Biafra, further instigated IPOB members to burn down all police stations and kill government security forces. Though it was carried out and several security personnel, especially police officers, were killed and public-private properties destroyed. Now, 175 security personnel were killed by IPOB / Eastern Security Network, comprising of 128 policemen, 37 military personnel, and 10 other security operatives, Malami said. Tuesday, July 4, marks gunmen attacked some residents and traders in Ebonyi State, southeast Nigeria. In a video circulated on social media, revealed that the attackers, numbering about 9, were seen shooting and chasing traders at the market in Isheke, a community in Abakaliki, the state capital. The government was said to be enforcing the controversial one-week sit-at-home declared by a faction of the outlawed indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB. The hoodlums are dressed in red attire and patrolling in a light brown Sienna vehicle. They were seen setting some tricycles ablaze and destroying goods in the market. Yeah, there is a sit at home. Nnamdi Kanu must be released. No Nnamdi Kanu, no peace. You can see that the tricycle is burning. A voice, apparently one of the hoodlums, was heard speaking in the background of the video. Destroying everything, burn them. I don't want anything to remain, the voice ordered, amidst gunshots by the attackers. Motorcycles, riders, and traders in the market were seen scampering for safety, abandoning their motorcycles and wares. Well, in another clip circulating all on various WhatsApp groups, and a child apparently abandoned by her mother was seen seated on the ground in another section to the market while the gunman shot in the head near her. This incident continued in Enugu and other southeastern states within the week, respectively. Wow. In the wake of the incident, Peter Obi, 2023 presidential candidate of the Labour Party, LP, condemned the sit-at-home by a faction of the IPOB, describing it as a criminal activity causing innocent people to suffer. Now, Peter Obi, in a series of tweets, called for more strategic approach to stop the killings in the southeast Benue and Plateau State. In a report by Vanguard, Obi said that it is unacceptable that hundreds of innocent lives will continue to be wasted in Nigeria needlessly through communal clashes, bandits, and kidnapping activities, mayhem, etc., etc., etc. Well, the rising insecurity in the country leading to mindless bloodletting, particularly in the north central zone of the country, and the continued disruption of business and social activities in southeast are all becoming very worrisome. Also disturbing is the continued disruption of business and social activities in the southeast region over the sit-at-home directive purported to be coming from the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB when the body has publicly denied issuing such directives. Now, what is going on in the south is therefore is essentially a criminal activity that must be nipped in the bud with all hands being on deck, security agencies and the people alike, he said. Now, Peter Obi commended Southeast governors for their renewed efforts at restoring peace, but said there is a need to be more strategic and intelligent, and also intelligence driven in our approach to reducing the suffering of innocent people. We as a people, through our various governments, should up our value for human lives in the way and manner we respond to issues that touch lives, Peter Obi said. Wow. We have much time in here, but as it is, I still believe when we get to the court, I'm going to draw it as it is. But because IPOB, Indigenous People of Biafra, have been allegedly, you know, castigated or thereabout. But in a nutshell, veteran Hollywood actress Rita Edochie said that the federal government should release Nnamdi Kanu and watch the killings in Southeast end. She said this in a video posted on her Instagram page a few days ago, where she asked the government of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to release the Kanu and watch the unrest in Southeast as it ends. Meanwhile, Imo State Governor Hope Uzodinma has declared that the responsibility of ending the sit-at-home order is the Southeast region, and if it's extended beyond the governors of the respective states, then let's see what it goes. As in a statement published by the Leadership News, the governors stated this on Thursday, there about July 13, at a meeting with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to seek an appointment for Southeast leaders, and also Ohanezen Igbo to meet the president over worsening insecurity in the region. Well, the governor said the prolonged sit-at-home directives were determined or detrimental to the nation's progress. While acknowledging the challenges faced by the Southeast region, Uzodinma believes that addressing the root causes of insecurity and implementing robust security measures will pave the way for economic growth and national unity. He said the situation in the southeast is not as simple as some people think it is. There is no government directive for sit-at-home procedure to either local government directive nor any state nor the zone. But the situation is that because of the indiscriminate killing of people and high level of insecurity, our people are so afraid to come out. Not really, to dispute what Uzodima just said. There is nothing like because they were afraid to come out. No, the sit at home, was agreed by the Igbo entity. The five states that comprises of the Igbo land, the Anambra, the Enugu, the Ebonyi, the what's it called? There are just five: Anambra, Enugu, Ebonyi State. Still have wherever they are. I don't want to know, but what I believe is that the question is why Uzodima would say they were scared or afraid of coming out. No, they had a just cause because Nnamdi Kanu has been captivated since last year. It's over a year now, and the court, either Supreme Court or whichever court that the council as Ejiofor and Ejimako has represented Nnamdi Kanu enough, and Nnamdi Kanu has been discharged and acquitted, even by the court of law. So for the verdict, I believe the government of Buhari never wanted Nnamdi Kanu to be released just because They are the one afraid, not the Igbos. But the basic truth is that they are afraid that if the Igbo gain the presidency, that means the country will be sold, or rather, the northern part will be deduced out of Nigeria. Well, this is what I'm going to do at the cutting. I would like you to share views in the comment section. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Independent TV7. And don't forget to click on the notification bell icon to get more notification. Thanks for listening, and God bless you.